Introducing our teammate, Rusida Matric number 285556, Lydia 285240, and Sarah 286967 to present.
Introduction to Italian cuisine. Italian cuisine is a rich array of flavorful dishes from across the Mediterranean country in southern Europe. It also consists of traditional meals and ingredients that people consume in Italy. In Italy, culinary traditions are like storytelling, passed down from one generation to the next. The traditional Italian cuisine have several sections, which is aperitivo. Aperitivo is translated into English as before the meal. It's including hot and cold appetizer. Antipasto is pasta is the first course. Primo is in English is a main course. Italy usual choices is chicken, meat or fish, and their portions are generally small. The contorno is the platter of vegetable usually accompanies the main course. And they have an additional dishes which is dolce and cafe, which is coffee and its permutation, and digestivo, which is the after dinner liquor. The introduction of French cuisine. French cuisine consists of traditional meals and methods of cooking unique to France. Their cuisine has signature ingredients used across the country as well as meals that have become synonyms with the gastronomy of France. Introduction to French dishes. They usually cook and prepare dishes local to their region. And French cuisine is a unique cultural experience that melds flavorful, seasonal foods with beauty, leisure, and precise preparation. This is a history of Italian cuisine. The Roman Empire stretched across a vast area of the ancient world, from the Middle East to North Africa and next to the Mediterranean. After the fall of the Roman Empire, the Italian cuisine started to form when different cities separated and formed their own traditions. Many different types of bread and pasta were made, and there was a variation in cooking techniques and preparation. This is a history of French cuisine. First, Francois Ernest Lavarine published the first French cookbook in year 1651, titled Le Cuisine Francoise. Next is French Revolution 1789 helped to spread the study of cooking. Last is as the French colonized other countries including parts of Asia, Africa, North America and the Caribbean throughout the 1700 and 1800 years.
Alright, now we go to the topography of the Italy. Italy have North Italy and South Italy. North Italy is more cold weather, while South Italy is warm weather. In a cold weather, it is more suitable for fresh pasta, while for the warm weather, it is more popular with the dry pasta.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Rushida binti Ahmadin and my metric number is 28556. And I will proceed to the topography of the French country. Cooking traditions and practice are originated from France. It had been influenced by various surrounding culture of Spain, Italy, Switzerland, Germany, and Belgium over the centuries.
Now let's go to the food ingredient and flavors that always been used in Italian cuisines. The first one is olive oil. Olive oil is like a bitter in Italian food. Olive oil used in almost all of Italian food preparations. This is because Italian people love the pure taste of the olive oil. The second one is a tomato. Italian people love the fresh ingredient like tomato to be added in their dishes. The third one is a basil. Basil is just like a common spice that creates a unique profile for Italian cuisines. And the fourth one, last but not least, is the cheese. Cheese have a very special place in Italian cuisines. There are a lot of cheese that are popular among Italians. just like mozzarella cheese, parmesan, and burrata cheese.
Next, I will proceed to prominent food ingredients and flavors that always been used in French cuisine. First, we usually use wine, shallots, herbs de Provence, and creme fraiche.
Cooking methods that are popular in order to produce an Italian cuisine is just like boiling and simmering. The second one is pan frying. The third one is pan roasting, and the last one is grilling. Carbonara arancini vincenzo is one of the most popular appetizer among Italian people. Carbonara arancini vincenzo is a golden crispy fried ball that is a classic ingredient that is made from a classic ingredient such as creamy eggs mixture, and this is a traditional Italian dishes that are simply brilliant. And here's are the cooking method of the carbonara arancini vincenzo. Here's are the Italian cuisine soup. It is a minestrone soup. Minestrone soup is made from a thick pasta and a vegetable-based soup. And here's are the cooking method of the minestrone soup. And here's are the main course of the Italian cuisines. It is a spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese is an Italian classic loved by the whole world ever. And this is the spaghetti bolognese cooking method. And this is the most well-known dessert. It is origin from Italy. It is called as tiramisu. Tiramisu is a coffee-flavored Italian dessert. And here's are the cooking method of the tiramisu.
Next, I will proceed to the cooking method of French cuisine. First, sauté. Sauté is a technique of cooking ingredients in a pan coated with olive oil or butter over medium to high heat. To sauté means to jump in French, which is what ingredients do in a hot pan. One classic dish that relies on this technique is lamb chasseau. Next is braise. Braising is a combination cooking method used to cook meat or vegetables in a covered pot over low heat until the products are tender. And next, confit. To confit an ingredient requires salting and cooking the product in fat. Traditionally, this technique was used to preserve meat. Duck confit is a classic French dish that uses this method. However, you can also confit many vegetables such as garlic or potatoes. Lastly, flambe. Flambe involves the use of flammable alcohol to make desserts such as cherry soufflé. When the alcohol is set on fire or flambéed, it burns the alcohol away in mere seconds while leaving the aroma of the liquid's main flavor. Next, I had chosen 4 menus of French cuisine for each category. For appetizer, I had chosen salad niçoise. Salad niçoise is a salad that uses tuna as its main ingredient. Below, I have listed how to make this salad niçoise. Next, for soup, I have chosen French onion soup. French onion soup is usually based on meat, stock, and onions, and it's usually served with bread covered with cheese on the top. For the main dish, I have chosen confit de carnat. Confit de carnat is a duck dish that uses the whole duck to produce the meal. In the given slide, I have shown instruction on how to make the dish. And for the next slide, I have chosen tarte tatin as a dessert of French cuisine. Tarte tatin is a tart that made using usually apple or other fruits. On the slide given, I have shown how to make this dish.
And this is the different region of the Italian cuisines. For the information, Italy have divided into 20 administrative regions, which each region comes with a historical traditional regions. Each region have its own unique 20 regions have its own special cuisine. For example, we can see that Sicily have pasta with sardines, and the others is just like Tuscany. Tuscany have naked ravioli with ricotta and spinach. And this is the special about Italy because every region have its own well-known traditional cuisines.
On the next slide, I have listed each different region of French cuisine. There are total of 13 regions. First, for Brittany is cider and crepes. For Normandy is scallops and camembert. For Corsica is charcuterie. For Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes is fondue and raclette. For Loire Valley is fouilles and more.
This is a general characteristics of Italian cuisine. Their cuisine is simplicity, and they love use tomatoes, and they also cheese lover, and they also use herbs and spices on every dish, and the dishes is authenticity, and they also love to make a healthy dishes. This is a general characteristics of French cuisine. Their cuisine is using a French alcohol and French cheese, and they also use a lot of herbs and spices. They also use a meat broth, olive and olive oil, and also making nutritious homemade food. For the conclusion of our presentation, the short review of both cuisines, it is clear that no cuisine is above the other. Both cuisines have their own strengths and uniqueness. Both cookeries are known for their tremendous diversity. However, it is important to note that the French cuisine is unrivaled. Nevertheless, the Italian simplicity makes it a favorite amongst many. Its cuisine is guaranteed to leave your taste buds awakened. Regardless, whichever cuisine you prefer, there is no harm in trying out the other. Besides, satisfactory taste is relevant and diverse for different people. Bon appetit!
Here is our references. Thanks for staying with us until the end.